Hey, welcome to the Trash Picture Show. Couple of movie suggestions, starting off with Crimson Peak. This is directed by Guillermo del Toro, and if you're expecting an out-and-out horror movie, you would be incorrect. The movie, it's a kind of gothic mystery. Mia Wachowski plays this girl who falls for Tom Hiddleston, and he has a house that seems to have some strange goings on. I'm not going to go into it too much, but the movie also stars Jessica Chastain and Charlie Hume, and it's visually fantastic. It's got a great score, and again, it's not what you might expect. It's not an out-and-out horror. There are some chilling kind of freaky moments, but it's more of a mystery than a horror. But Crimson Peak, definitely worth a look. Next up, we have Blade Runner 2049. I saw this in the cinema, and it's an interesting movie. I'd say it's more interesting than entertaining. Where the first Blade Runner kind of looked at what it was to be human, this one looks at what it is to have a place in the world. Ryan Gosling plays Kay, a new generation replicant who is now a Blade Runner himself. And there's a mystery involving a corpse of a deceased replicant, and it leads back to Deckard. Really cool visuals, awesome score. The villain falls flat in his arse. Jared Leto plays kind of an evil corporate individual who wants to get his hands on the body and find out the mystery of this replicant himself. And as I said, Ryan Gosling does a wicked performance as Kay, as this replicant who's trying to find his place in the world. He's trying to find what it means to have a purpose. And yeah, whereas, as I said, whereas the first one was what it is to be human, this one is what it is to have a purpose and to have a destiny. And it's really cool. Highly recommend it. Check it out. Blade Runner 2049. Next up, we have a cool animated movie, DC's Batman: Gotham by Gaslight. If you've read the comic, the Mike Mignola comic, it's pretty cool. You probably know the twist as well. This one, the animation style, they don't try and copy the Mignola style. They go for more of a style for animation like The Batman. I don't remember if you remember that animated series, The Batman, but the facial kind of features and stuff on the characters are very similar. Great voice cast. You have, I think, Jennifer Carpenter, who was Dexter's sister in Dexter. Bruce Greenwood, he was Captain Pike in the newer Star Trek. You also have Anthony Stewart Head voicing Alfred, and it's pretty cool. It's a Victorian story that has Batman go up against Jack the Ripper, and it's cool. Batman's a badass, Selena Kyle's a badass, and you have him taking on Jack the Ripper. So what more do you want? Fun animation, not as good as the graphic novel, but well worth to watch. None the same. Another kind of horror-esque movie that stars Tom Hiddleston and Mia Wachowski, and this is The Last Lovers Left Alive. Last Lovers Left Alive, and it's set kind of in the underground kind of punk scene, and it's about an off again, on again relationship between two vampires, played by Tom Hiddleston and Tilda Swinton. And they do get back together again, but their kind of solid relationship is fucked about with when Eve, Tilda Swinton's younger sister, kind of decides to join them, and kind of puts their kind of solid, stable relationship at risk. Really good cast as well. You have obviously Tilda Swinton, Tom Hiddleston, two awesome actors and actresses. You have the late Anton Yelchin and John Hurt as well, and John Hurt is awesome in this movie. So I really recommend The Only Lovers Left Alive. Really awesome movie, well worth a check. And last up, we have this schlocky classic, Last Action Hero. A lot of people don't like Last Action Hero, and they say it was the coffin nail in Schwarzenegger's career. I can see why, but I think this movie is a lot cleverer than what a lot of people give it. It's a very meta movie. It kind of plays on the tropes of action. Danny Madigan is this kid who's obsessed with Jack Slater movies, and he gets a magic ticket from the cinema owner who was given it to him by Houdini, and as a result he ends up going into the movie and meeting Jack Slater. They run afoul of the main bad guy who gets a hold of the ticket and comes to our world, so it's up to Danny and Jack Slater to stop the bad guys and stop Arnold Schwarzenegger, of all people, being assassinated. Schwarzenegger's cool in this. He's got really good comedic timing, and Charles Dance is a fucking badass villain in this. I keep on forgetting his name. Tom Noonan is in it, as well as this kind of other psycho villain. But if you get a chance, definitely check out Last Action Hero. It's great fun, and you also have Danny DeVito voicing a cartoon cat. But yeah, give it a chance. It's a meta movie. It's an action movie that makes fun of action movies. So my name's Martin. That's been the Trash Picture Show. If you have any movie suggestions or anything you want me to check out, leave them in the comments below. And yeah, have a good one. Take care. Bye now.